Hi everybody, and welcome to Jewell Family Farm. Today I'm going to be starting a series of quick supper recipes for when you're really busy, maybe worked in the garden all day, or you had to run to town or whatever. And these are make-ahead recipes, make-ahead dinners that you can make ahead of time, put in the refrigerator, and then it's ready when you get home to serve. So I hope you like these recipes, so we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to cook your macaroni or your noodles. You can use any kind of noodles that you like. You can use the bow ties, whatever noodle that you like. Today I'm going to use Penne. I'm not sure how you say it. Penne noodles. So I'm going to salt. I have my water boiling. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there because I like to cook my noodles in the salt water. It gives them a little bit, it helps them along a little bit with their flavor. And I'm going to use a half a box of these kind of noodles. Okay. Because it's just me and my husband, so I don't want to cook the whole box. Alright, so we're going to let these cook, and in the meantime, while these are cooking, we're going to, you know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and make the whole box. Yeah, I think I'll cook the whole box, and that way I'll have a lot left over for lunches and stuff too, and get 2 dinners out of it. Why not? Alright, let's go back over here. Okay, so the first thing we need is 2 cans of tuna. I've already drained these. I'm just going to put that in my bowl. Okay. You can use whatever kind of tuna you like. I use the albacore just because I like it. But you can use, you know, whatever kind you like. This is a solid white. I'm going to mix all the ingredients up in here, and then we'll add it to the noodles later when they get cooked. So after you add your noodles to the water, you just need to stir them a couple of times just so they don't stick. Okay. So to this tuna, I'm going to add some celery. And you can put as much or as little as you want of celery. You don't have to add celery. This recipe is really easy to do, and you can add or subtract whatever ingredients that you want for the most part. You still have to add, you know, the mayonnaise and to it, but as far as your vegetables go, that you can add or subtract whatever you like. You can add carrots to this. My recipe calls for sweet pickles, onion, celery, boiled eggs, cooked peas, and green peppers, but I don't have any green peppers, so I'm not going to be adding that today. And you can use onion or onion powder, whichever one you want. And you can put as much or as little onion and celery and all those things as you want to. It's very versatile and easy to prepare. But I tell you, when you're out mowing or out working in the garden or running to town on these hot days, I think tomorrow here in Virginia it's supposed to get, the heat index is supposed to get up to 104 degrees. So this will be good for tonight and tomorrow night. It's dinner. Okay, so I'm going to cut up these little pieces here too. This is all the celery I had left. So I got these little pieces. But I like celery a lot. I love it in cold salads like this. Like chicken salad, and tuna salad, and all those kind of things. Okay, I think that's good. That's probably about a half a cup. If I had to guess, I would say half a cup. All right, I'm going to put some onion in this. Sometimes I don't put onion. Sometimes I just use the onion powder. But today I'm going to go ahead and put the onion in it. This I like to cut up a little bit smaller because I don't like big bites of onion. So I like it a little bit finer chopped. And probably about, I would say, a half of a small or medium onion, depending on how much onion you like. And if you don't like onion, you don't have to put it either. But it's good in it. Little pieces don't want to cut up very small. All right, so about a half of an onion, half of a small onion. All right, now we're going to put some boiled eggs in, and I like boiled eggs, so I'm going to put 3 in there. And you only have to put 1. You don't have to put 3 or 2. You can even, instead of putting it in the salad, you could slice them up into little, pieces and put them on the side of your plate to go with your meal. That would be good too. But anyway, the series that I'm doing, it's what I'm calling it is cold plates. And it's for, I always do this in the summertime when it's really hot and I just don't want to heat the house up. And I'm trying to keep the air conditioner from running so much. I mean, as best that I can without it just being scorching hot in here. But these cold plates really, really come in handy for make ahead. And I really like them. They're really good because not only you're hot from, if you've been outside working or whatever you were doing outside, to come in and just have a meal that's not hot, and it's really good. And it's a little bit lighter than a regular supper would be. At least I feel like it is. You can just dice these up any way you want to. All right, that was 3 eggs, and I put 3 eggs because I just like the eggs in the salads. All right, we're going to put some sweet pickle relish. I'm going to stir my noodles again. All right, I use the no sugar relish because, like I said, I have to really watch how much sugar that I eat. I've told you before that I was diabetic, and I still am diabetic, but I'm not on any medicine, but I have to really, really watch, how much sugar I use. So these are sugar-free. So I would say, let me measure this out for you. I usually just dump it in because this is a half a cup, so I doubt we'll use a half a cup. I would say a quarter of a cup. Quarter cup of relish. Okay. I always get too small a bowl. I needed a bigger one. I don't know why I do that. I think I don't realize how much it's going to make. Okay, I have to get a bigger bowl. better. Okay, let me check my noodles again. Okay, I think those are done. But now we have to drain them and put them in some cold water. So I'm going to add some dill because I really like dill. Let's see, let me get a measuring spoon. Try to measure it out for you. I'm probably going to use about 1 teaspoon of dill. I think that'll be enough. I have some fresh dill in the garden. I forgot about it. I should have went and got that. Maybe, I'm saying a half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of dill. Then you could put some parsley flakes in there if you want to. And probably maybe half a teaspoon of parsley flakes. That should work good. So just mix it all up. Now I'm not going to salt this because the pickles have salt, the mayonnaise has salt, and what else? The tuna has salt already. So, and I salted the noodles, so I'm not going to add any more salt to this. But I am going to add a little pepper. Okay, the noodles are done. So what you do to the noodles, let me get you up here. After they're cooked, you have a cup of frozen peas here. I'm just going to dump those in. You don't have to add the peas if you don't want to, or you can add, a cup and a half if you really like peas, but you just got to let them cook just for a few minutes, just till they're not frozen anymore. You don't want to overcook them. You just want them to unthaw, is what I'm trying to say. And then we're going to drain this out. Okay, so when your peas are unthawed, because they usually turn a darker green than when you first put them in there. So when they get to that darker green stage, or if you want to, just take one out and squeeze it. And if it squeezes easily, I guess you've seen that. I don't know. Okay, if it squeezes easily, it's done. Okay, so now what I've done is I've dumped all this into the strainer, and I'm just going to cool it down with cold water. I'm going to put a little bit of cold water in my bucket here, my pot, because I'm going to mix everything in that. But I want my pot to be cool before I start mixing it. I don't want to put mayonnaise into a hot pot. So I'm going to cool this down. All right, I'm going to finish cooling down my macaroni. I'm going to pour it over into this other bucket and then put some cold water on it. I keep calling it a bucket. I mean my pot. I think it's a bucket because it don't have a handle on it. So just get that cooled down and then strain it again through your strainer. That feels pretty cool. I think this is a good recipe. I really like this recipe. It's just really good, I think. If you like tuna and you like noodles and you like tuna salad, whoops, you'll like this. Okay. Shake it around a little bit and get some of the water out of it. Because you don't want a lot of water in your salad. It just collects in the bottom, then it makes it kind of icky looking, I think. My nose is still driving me crazy. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Let me bring you back over here. All right. Move this out of the way. Okay. I'm just going to mix this in here with the noodles. Now, if you feel like you need to add another can of tuna, you can add 3 cans of tuna if you want to. It depends on how many people you're feeding or how many meals you want to get out of it. Let me get a new spoon so I can get the mayonnaise out. All right. I'm just going to mix this up. All right, we're going to add some mayonnaise. Now, I don't usually measure the mayonnaise, but I will try to measure it for you. I'll start off with a half a cup. I'm not sure I need that much, but okay, I'll start off with a half a cup. See how that works. I think that's probably going to be all we'll need. I've made this stuff so long I don't usually measure things out. I just throw it in there. Whoops. A lot of stuff I don't have recipes for. I've just made them for so long. And I just know kind of how to do it without measuring things. So you get all the stuff down the bottom brought up to the top. All right, let me get a spoon. I'll just use this spoon that I used to mix the stuff up with a while ago. See if I need to add anything else. Nope, I think that tastes good. It's not got too much mayonnaise in it. That tastes pretty good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cold plate for us. And I've already washed all my vegetables. And cut this little hard center out. This is still not a garden tomato. This is still a hothouse tomato, but garden tomato would be delicious. And I'm just going to put a couple pieces of tomato on my plate. And I'm going to peel us or cut us up a cucumber. These have been washed already. I'll cut it up into spears. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put some of this tuna noodle salad on our plate. Okay, and then I'm going to add some crackers. These are these little butter crackers, or you could use saltines. You could eat, have a little dinner roll or whatever. So there it is. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper on my tomato. A little bit of pepper on that tomato. And some salt too. Now, if you want to, I had one egg left over. I might just cut it into a wedge and just lay that on there also. And that's it. Now, I wouldn't put the crackers on the plate until dinner time. So now what I would do with this is I would just get some saran wrap and just cover it. And there it is. And you just put it in the refrigerator. And your plate's made for dinner that night when you get back from whatever hard work you're doing that day. Or hot work, I should say. So this is one of the cold plates. And so I'm going to taste this macaroni salad. I know it's good. Not macaroni salad, I'm sorry. Tuna salad. Tuna mac salad. I get so confused. It's good. It tastes, like tuna salad with noodles. And the peas, I think the peas make it taste really good. But if you don't like peas, you don't have to put them in. So anyway, I hope you like this recipe, and I hope it helps you out on those days when you got a lot to do and you don't know what to fix for supper. But if you can make it the night before or that morning before you leave out, this comes in really handy. And it's a nice dinner, and it's a cold dinner. It's not hot, so it's really nice. And this will give you. If you have kids, this gives you a lot. So, and it's budget friendly. It's only 2 cans of tuna and 1 box of noodles. It's budget friendly, and you can add or subtract whatever you want to it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And by the way, I hit my 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm actually at 1.7 thousand subscribers, so I was really happy about that. And that was after I had asked you all to share my videos and to please subscribe. Also, the other thing is, if you could watch the whole video, it would really help me out and help my channel to keep growing, because if you don't watch the whole thing, it doesn't count. So thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Count your blessings, and God bless you.